Well, some of my favorite days are spent shopping with my sister around cute little boutiques, iced latte in hand, tasty treat on deck, and you can find clothes, coffee, and a delicious meal all at Sugar and Thread in the Tanger Outlets Seaside in Rehoboth Beach, where two sisters are living their dream.
For sisters Reagan and Dru Buehler, running a business runs in the family. Combining their love of traveling and supporting locals, these two young entrepreneurs opened the doors to Sugar and Thread, where you can sit, shop, and grab a bite to eat all in one store. So, what's the inspiration?
I would say the idea stemmed from our love of different things. Like we love clothing, we love fashion, we love to travel. And so when we travel, we kind of accumulated this idea of like, okay, we visit all of these local coffee shops that are amazing. We love to support local everywhere we go. And then, we have a coffee and we're walking around a boutique. So like you said, it does feel kind of natural to have the two together.
Combined, yeah.
And I think it's kind of honestly surprising that it hasn't been done yet.
Yeah.
But I think that we kind of just
tried to be different with
Yes, tried to be different.
You'll find all sorts of stylish treasures inside.
I would say we have a lot of everyday wear, but if you have an occasion, a dance, whatever, you can honestly get it here as well. We have a lot of nice brands that we incorporated. Everything kind of meshes together nice.
I would call it like a beachy chic.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a local vibe because we're a more laid back community, of course. But there's also a more high-end feel in here. So you kind of have the best of both worlds and it all comes together. Then we have a lot of accessories that are definitely unique. And I think all the brands are really tastefully picked. Reagan did a really, really good job at that and reaching out to them and kind of just communicating with brands that you don't find every day, everywhere that you go.
Working together as a family, of course, has its challenges. But for these sisters, they wouldn't have it any other way.
We actually have another sister too. We don't want her to be mad at us.
I have a twin sister named Melina.
But yeah, working with your sisters and your family in general is definitely super challenging, but it's also very special. Because nothing is the bond like a sister bond.
No.
We've grown up together. Hopefully we'll stay together for the rest of our lives. I'm not letting them move far away from me. So it's just definitely different than working with a friend because you can be honest. I mean, you can be brutally honest.
Yeah, and we all kind of incorporated our own style, which was super cool. We all definitely have individual style, individual taste, so we kind of just combined it all together and it really came together nice.
In addition to amazing pieces to suit your style, they also have a full breakfast and lunch menu, as well as locally roasted coffee and handcrafted drinks.
So our menu is, I would say, breakfast sandwiches. We have burritos, we have acai bowls, oat bowls, salads, a lot of handcrafted drinks. We kind of handmade everything back here. Actually, he hand makes everything right back there. That's CJ back there. And he created the whole menu. We kind of experimented with a lot of different recipes and we really have our own taste on everything. It's nice.
I'm a big fan of the lunch sandwiches because I think they're very unique.
Yeah, BLTs.
BLTs. What is the one with prosciutto?
Everything's named after movies also. We have a bunch of sandwiches. Honestly, you can customize a lot too. Like if you want a sandwich, we can make it however anybody wants it.
While Dru and Reagan may be young, they've always been ambitious, and many steps and lots of hard work have led them to where they are today.
We grew up around it, and we were just like, it always has been a passion of ours, like fashion. We always loved dressing up, finding ways to make things unique, so I feel like we kind of just knew.
It was definitely a big leap, and we're kind of making it sound like we just knew and we just dove into it, but a lot of, behind the scenes work went into it, a lot of money. It's a big risk. I think that we've worked in like jobs locally, hostessing, serving, being a barista down locally as long as we can remember. So I think that like the financial aspect of it can be super scary, and starting a small business is definitely a really challenging thing. But the local community supporting us in every way has been so helpful. And I think we also kind of all took non-traditional routes. Like, we didn't go to university for 4 years. So this kind of felt like a natural next step. Like, okay, we're in this community. This is where we live. We've grown up here. We know people here. We have roots here. So, we kind of were like talking about it, mulling it over. Finally, we're like, okay, this is a big leap. This is a big thing. Thankfully, we have great support from our parents, are amazing. They're our biggest supporters. And they kind of gave us the access to be able to do this.
So, where can you find Sugar and Thread?
We are located, our first location is 18 Rehoboth Avenue, right across from the bandstand. And then we are right in the Seaside Outlets.
And our hours downtown are 7 to 3 o'clock. Right now, in the summertime, we will be open 7 to 7 o'clock. And at the outlets, we're open 9 to 9.
Well, I have to say, Sugar and Thread it really is a dream come true because those two sisters love working with each other. They love what they do when it comes to fashion and when it comes to their customer service as well with their specialty drinks, their full breakfast and lunch menu, which was delicious, by the way. I got an iced vanilla latte and I got one of the prosciutto sandwich too to go with it, and it was just next level. So make your plans to stop by, do a little shopping, tell them that CoastLife sent you. We do have a little bit more CoastLife to get to, though, on the way.